Am I the asshole? For not wanting to engage with a parent that has an unleashed dog. I 35 go on morning walks every day with my 1-year-old son. There is a trail that runs through the neighborhood and park that has tons of foot traffic. Another mom with a kid around the same age is frequently on walks with her kid and dog. However, the dog is unleashed. I've noticed her try to talk to me before, but I've always kept my head down. I usually nod, but never have a conversation. There is a leash law in effect, and I think anyone that unleashes their dog is an asshole. I don't say anything because the dog isn't misbehaving, I just choose not to engage with her. However, this morning, she stopped me and tried to talk to me, saying it looks like our kids are around the same age. We made a little small talk. I was not rude, but short with my answers, and the first opportunity to get out of the conversation I took. This is when she goes, "Is there an issue between us?" She goes on to say I ignore her and she's trying to be friend standards. I'm talking long-term skin cancer prevention. Not the asshole. It's not like you got her makeup or Botox. Nah, but as someone who has received skincare products from her aunt for years, it gets sold fast. Don't make it a habit. Not the asshole. Skincare products are just cleanser and moisturizer. Night cream is a moisturizer with a slightly different formula than day cream. The purpose is to keep the skin clean and toned and moisturized. Not all skincare routines are based on anti-aging, and sunscreen is essential for everyone. It's not a bad idea for you and your sister to talk to 13-year about your different views of skincare, because it is important to encourage teenagers to avoid the pressure of false beauty standards. Nah, it's a sweet gesture, but if your niece did not express any interest in this stuff, it could seem like you are pressuring her to perform beauty, or making a comment on her appearance. Teenagers are really vulnerable and insecure, especially girls. The beauty industry is a billion-dollar industry relying on exploitation of people's insecurities, and I can see why your sister wants to protect her daughter from that as long as possible, and let her just enjoy being a kid. Yes, sunscreen is important, but lots of skincare is unnecessary and expensive, and elaborate skincare routines are marketing hype. Info. Did your niece want a skincare routine for her birthday? I mean, it is good to get in the habit of maintaining your skin health, but if that's not something she's interested in, I can see why your sister got huffy. I'll say nah to an extent. It feels like a very gendered gift, girls getting feminine products at a certain age versus boys getting cool books or toys. At school we used to do Christmas gift exchanges, and it suckled when I'd get a candle or perfume because I'm a fab. It's different if your niece has expressed interest in skincare, though that's usually not what 13-year-olds are thinking of. In regards to sunscreen, the focus of sunscreen should never be it prevents aging. That's extremely harmful for their future mental health. The focus should be on preventing cancer. 13 is too young for sunscreen? Does your sister like the idea of skin cancer? Not the asshole. I know how OP and her sister feels about it, but how does the niece feel? Did she ever show any interest in beauty care products? That's important info in deciding if OP was an R. Oh, for crying out loud. Not the asshole. Your sister overreacted to an innocently and good-naturedly given gift. You weren't shaming her into using age-defying products. And night cream isn't poison, people. It's moisturizer. If there are any ingredients in it that she's sensitive to, then her mom can remove it from the basket and take it for herself after saying thank you for such a thoughtful gift. We will definitely have fun with the mask. Also, at 13 she probably doesn't even know everything she may be allergic to, and the only way to find out is to have an allergic reaction to something. I actually laughed after reading this and thought, really? Now the sunscreen was a good gift, the other stuff was a little insensitive, but I think your sister overreacted, a bit, too. Nah, your sister is right. Even though it sounds like she's overreacted a bit, you should have checked what you were getting with her first. Beauty products are a whole toxic minefield, I think maybe even more so in Korean culture. And it's sensible for your sister to not want her kid getting into that at 13. Note: I can understand being a little anxious about night cream because 99 of those that I see push the anti-aging idea. But sunscreen? That's not anti-aging, that's anti-cancer. My mom didn't wear sunscreen when she was young cause it was nothing, and she has had to have at least 10 spots removed from her face and back. And each time it's scary because we don't know how deep it's going to go. I know a woman slightly older than my mother who practically has no nose left because of all the skin cancer they've had to remove from it. And you know what else helps against skin cancer besides sunscreen? Healthy moisturized skin. Now I've done similar but only animal face masks and forcing sunscreen on my nieces. My sister was fine with both because one was cute and one stops skin cancer. I actually agree with your sis that night cream is too much at her age because her skin simply does not need it, and too many chemicals are bad for young skin. I totally get your intentions, but your sister also has a point on the night cream. That all said, sunscreen is not a beauty product. Every single person on this planet should be putting some form on every day. Skin cancer does not discriminate in any way, and it is a big deal. Not the asshole, but just to give you some feedback, when I was that age I had horrible acne. It was purely hormonal and no skincare routine would ever have been able to improve it. Even dermatologist prescribed stuff failed, aside from oral medication. Anyways, during that time well-meaning aunts would always give me skincare items and gift certificates for facials etc. It really made me feel self-conscious about my skin. And it felt like they thought that my looks were the most important thing about me. My personal opinion is 13 is too young for night cream or serums. A nice moisturizer, cleanser and sunscreen is enough. If I were the mum, I would warn my sister too, but I wouldn't get mad over something this easy. So, I can see you came from a good place. So not the you did what you think is best. Nah, but you might want to back down on this subject since she's his mum. I wish I had started at that age. I really do. Info: is your niece interested in skincare or just beauty and makeup? Because if she is, it's a fun gift. If she very clearly isn't, it's an insult. Not the asshole: yeah, you could have consulted her about the night cream serum, but face masks are mostly harmless and everyone should wear sunscreen on their face every day regardless of if they care about beauty or not. She can give it to her kid and leave the night cream out. The rest of the stuff sounds like it'd be fun for teens, and she probably hopefully won't get carried away with it. Nah, did your niece ever express that she wanted this though? Because if someone got me skincare without me asking for it, I'd definitely take it as a comment on my skin acne, which isn't what a 13-year-old or anyone needs for their birthday. Not the asshole: I wish I had an aunt who did this for me. When I was 13, I had awful skin because I had no idea what to do for skincare, and that would have given me a nudge in the right direction. Sunscreen is a beauty standard? I thought it was to not die. Not the asshole. Definitely not the asshole. Good skincare should be something you try to instill at a young age, so it's not such a hard habit to make later in life. It'd be different if you did it and told her that how badly she needed it to stay young, but you didn't. Not to mention she's 13 and is apt to get acne. It would be super beneficial for her to get a jump on skincare to help with that. Helps her build healthy habits and keeps her from potentially getting bullied over acne. I see no issue, not the asshole. I see it as a fun way of ensuring good skin habits at an early age. You're the asshole because you are in fact giving her that gift with the hope she will be pressured into beauty standards and anti-aging routine at young age. You're the asshole. Women spend entirely too much money on all the various bells and whistles of skincare, and you just gave your niece the entrance drug, helping to develop the belief that she needs all that stuff. Sunscreen yes, but not the rest. You're the asshole. It's a weird-ass birthday gift for a 13-year-old. Would you have given the same thing if she was a boy, or would you have given him something actually fun? The only thing she needs from this is sunscreen, which is still a weird-ass birthday gift.